Welcome back to my channel. I'm Chloe and I upload new videos every Monday, Wednesday, Friday and Sunday. Although actually when you are seeing this I have had a little bit of a random break in my videos because I am in Florida when you're watching this. I know how exciting. It feels like a long time coming, believe you me, and today's video is going to be an itinerary video. So I'm going to be sharing with you what we're getting up to on what days, which parks we have planned, where we're going to be eating and what fast passes we've got. So like I say, while you are watching this I am in Florida now. I'm actually on my way home, which is really crazy and a little bit sad to think about, but in my reality I am still going, so I am still excited. So first things first, this is my Disney planning folder. This is it. As you can see, it is super holographic. It's a mermaid like scale print. I love it. And also I've got my Minnie Mouse ears on today, and these are actually from the Enchanted Boutique on Instagram. I'll leave a link to them down below, and they do have an Etsy store as well, and these are actually some custom Rapunzel ears for me, so I am so excited to wear these on my first day in the Magic Kingdom.
Little spoiler, that's what we're doing first.
Also we're joined by Mickey in the background here. So I think what I'm going to do is share all the different things that I'm using to plan. So let's dive right in. So first of all, when you open up my big folder, this is just something that I've composed myself. I made this little insert which says Walt Disney World 2019 Planner, because that's how geeky I am. And to help me plan my itinerary out, I used a couple of things. So I used these from Disney. So this is the Magic Stacks here, and this is the little brochure that you get from them, and it basically is just like a, what do you call it, like a brochure, like a holiday brochure, and it talks you through all the different parks, all the different resorts that you can stay in. So like that one's Coronado Springs, Pop Century, and it just tells you a little bit about the different resorts, how much they're going to cost you. So this is a really good little feature. I love the smell of it as well. Look how cute this picture is on the back. Isn't that amazing? Got the reflection from the ring light going on. And then also the Little Big Book of Magic from the Walt Disney Travel Company. And this is a really handy guide to just have. It's even really a good handy guide to take with you. So it has a little bit about each park, what's good to do there for who's going, whether you like big thrill rides or if you're going with little toddlers, what's good for them. So one of the first things that I did was definitely have a read through of these. And you can get your hands on those via the official Disney World website. I think it's under like free planning tools. You click on there, it'll ask you to enter your information and they'll get sent out straight to your home, which is super exciting. The next tool that I used is my phone, and in particular I use the official Disney app, which is My Disney Experience, and this is a super fun, super good tool to have. So basically you can plan all your fast passes, you can book all your dining reservations, you can link magic bands and tickets, you can do so much on it. It is a really good thing to have, and it's not just for your phone either. You can actually do it on your desktop. I've actually found that it does work a little bit better on the desktop, so just bear that in mind. So first things first, when I planned our itinerary was I had a rough idea of where I wanted to go on each day. So I made a list in my book, and I've actually got it in front of me, and it says itinerary ideas. So I basically listed off where we wanted to go, what we wanted to do, how long that would roughly take, so that I could get that into some sort of order. And then I just very roughly wrote down those for specific days that I thought might fit in well with our kind of schedule, but still kept it fairly loose, knowing that once we booked fast passes things might change, but it actually didn't, and it's actually spot on. So I think that's going to be enough pre-prep talk. Let's get into the actual itinerary. So I created a little spreadsheet on my phone once I knew that it was set in stone, and I'd done a few rough drafts on paper. I did my final draft on my computer and sent it to everyone we were going with, so that we can all have it on our phone and see what we're doing. And I know on that extra I've got it colour coordinated for different things. So for example, I've got like all the days we're there, and then I've got a certain colour for each of the different parks. I've got a colour for food reservations, and I've got a food colour for fast passes. I know. So the first thing we're actually doing is obviously flying out, but not really, because me and Lee are heading over a day early to the airport. We are going on Tuesday the 1st over to Manchester Airport, and we're staying in the Radisson Blu. And I believe that when you are watching this video, that will actually be the next video that's going to go live on my channel on Sunday, which is a pre-travel day vlog, so you can join in all the excitement with us. So we're going to be heading over there probably about 2-3 o'clock. We're going to get the train over to Manchester, and then apparently it's really easy to get to the hotel because it is joined by like a tunnel, I think it is, to the airport, is the hotel. So that's really exciting. So we're going to be doing that, and they've got a nice, like, I want to say a spa, but it might just be a pool. We're going to use the facilities anyway. We're going to have a nice relaxing afternoon, using all the pool, getting some nice food in, basically starting our holiday a day early. And because we're on quite an early flight in the morning, it's always nice to just feel like you have that little bit of extra time, you know. You don't have to worry about getting over to Manchester Airport and getting stuck in traffic or anything like that. So yeah, just starting the holiday off right. So then the first official day we fly with Virgin from Manchester to Orlando, and we land about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And what we're going to do that day is we're going to head over to Disney Springs. That is after we've got the Magical Express over to our hotel, which is the All-Star Sports Resort. I'm just saying this now, I'm getting all so excited about it.
Don't think I told you. I've got my Disney top on. I got this the first year we went, and it says My Castle, My Rules, and it's got my favourite princess, Aurora, on it. Should have put my Aurora ears on. Oh, I've got Aurora ears that would have gone so good with this outfit. Oh well, we're rocking two princesses right now.
So yeah, staying there, going to Disney Springs that night. So we don't plan on doing an awful lot that night, just going to Disney Springs, getting some food, having a general look round, and then head back to the hotel to get probably an early-ish night ready for the first day, where we are heading to Magic Kingdom. It's got to be done, hasn't it? You've got to head to Magic Kingdom on your first day. You've got to walk around the corner and see the castle. If you can't tell, I am very excited about this. And then what's on the itinerary that day? So we're going with 2 kids, my niece and nephew. So those 2 and 1 adult are going to be heading on the Dumbo ride, while us adults head on Space Mountain. So those are our first fast passes for the day. They're booked between 9 and 10 AM. We were actually really lucky, and we had a really easy experience booking our fast passes. We managed to get everything we wanted and more, and I did actually do a video and we booked those as well, so I'll leave that linked down below as well in case you want to check out the whole process of that. And then the next fast pass we've got are Splash Mountain, and then after that we're hitting up the third and final mountain, Big Thunder Mountain, at 12:40 to 1:40. So super excited that we can be hitting all the big mountains that day. Obviously we do plan on going on other rides while we're there. We've got a lot of treats, we've got like a treat list we want to do, but that's going to be the main focus of the day, just enjoying ourselves and hitting up those 3 fast pass rides. Then for that, the afternoon, I've left it kind of clear. We still will be jet lagged, it's our first day, we might be tired, so if people want to go back to the resort and just hang around by the pool, they can do. Me and Lee will more than likely just go hardcore and stick in Magic Kingdom, just going absolutely crazy. And then in that evening, it is actually a Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party at Magic Kingdom, so it will be closing a little bit earlier. So we're going to head to Epcot to watch the fireworks, and I believe it'll only be like the second or third showing of the new fireworks. Is it Epcot Forever? Like the one that's not the Harmonious, the one that's in the interim. So it's really exciting that we get to see this brand new limited edition show. So we're going to be doing that in the evening. The next day is Friday the 4th, and that day we are going to be visiting Animal Kingdom. And again, we managed to book 3 really good fast passes. So the first one we've got at 8:30, and that is Flight of Passage. Can I get a hallelujah? Yes, we managed to get it. It is probably a little bit earlier than what we would like to have got for the fast pass, but we have it now. If we don't manage to get there early or the queue is non-existent, we might try to modify it for a little bit later on, but we've got it. We're going on Flight of Passage. The next one we've got is 11 till 12, and that's the Kilimanjaro Safaris. Sorry, my battery just died and I had to change it, so I'm sorry if I'm in like a slightly different area or whatever. But anyway, so I think I was just talking about Kilimanjaro Safaris, so I was just saying that we would have ideally liked to have gone later on to see the animals, but that was not to be, so we took it anyway. And then the last fast pass we've got, it is Expedition Everest. This is one of mine and Lee's favourite rides at Disney. It is super fun. And then in the evening, we actually plan on staying at Animal Kingdom to watch all of the night shows as well. Also, I've not mentioned that we've not actually seen Pandora yet, so it is going to be really exciting. The last time we saw it, it was being built and everything, so really excited for that. The next day we start our day back off at the Magic Kingdom, and this is because we have got a breakfast booked. We are going to Be Our Guest breakfast. I am so excited for this. I'm so excited to go into the Beast Castle and experience it. I'm going to be trying the grey stuff because, you know, apparently you've got to try it, it's delicious. And then because we've got breakfast booked there, we've also managed to get a fast pass for that morning for just before breakfast, and that is for Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. Again, super excited to see what all the hype is about for that, because I'm not sure if it was there the last time we went to Magic Kingdom or if we just didn't know about it. And then that day, because it is a Saturday, it's a weekend, we want to ideally stay away from the busier park areas, so we're going to head to the water park. And Blizzard Beach is closed, so we will be heading to Typhoon Lagoon. And I have actually only ever been to Typhoon Lagoon as a Disney water park, because when I went when I was younger, Blizzard Beach, I think it was closed, or we just decided to go to Typhoon Lagoon. When me and Lee have been previously, Blizzard Beach is always closed. Apparently, we pick the time when Blizzard Beach likes to have its refurb. So one year I will get there, but not this year. And then that evening we actually plan on heading over to International Drive. We've previously stayed on International Drive in other hotels, and we just really love the area, so I know for me, I definitely want to go to Yard House. It is my all-time favourite restaurant. The drinks are amazing, the food's amazing. It's just a really good overall experience, and we plan on going to maybe Dave & Buster's, playing some games. They have the Pirates Adventure Golf there, so any or all of those things will probably be happening. The next day, oh, this is an exciting day. So on Sunday the 6th, we are planning on getting up super early. Me and Lee and whoever else wants to join us plan on heading to Galaxy's Edge for opening at Hollywood Studios at 6 AM. I know, how crazy are we? Let's see if we make it. But it is open for the extra magic hours 6 until 9. So we plan on taking advantage of that. We've not been able to get any reservations for the cantina, but we do plan on going on Smuggler's Run and just exploring and seeing the land for itself. So we're going to be heading to Hollywood Studios to do that. So while we are there, we did manage to get a couple of fast passes for the morning. So we've got Star Tours and also Toy Story Mania. Also going to be our first time seeing Toy Story Land since it's opened as well. So I feel like loads of things have happened since we last went, like a couple of years ago. So super excited about that. And then that day we plan on having a more leisurely day. So me and Lee are probably going to head to the outlets, do a little bit of shopping, because then we're finishing it off that night with Hoop-de-Doo Review. This is one that I've heard the food is not amazing, but it's still good, but it's more about an overall dinner show and the experience of it. And it's just like a hoedown Western style show. They get you involved, so that'll be really exciting. That'll be really nice for a night. And it's not too much of a late finish, isn't that one either, because it's like we're going to see the middle show, which is at 6:15, and the last show starts at 8:30. So we're going to be done there for 8:30. Then on the Monday we're changing things up a little bit, and we're not doing Disney. We're heading to Universal, because this is not just a Disney trip, this is an Orlando trip, and we are huge Universal fans. Something a little bit controversial, we may prefer Universal to Disney. Ooh. But yeah, we just love it so much, mainly for Harry Potter World. Big Harry Potter fans right here. So we plan on staying at Universal all day, all night, and we'd like to go to the Twosome Chocolate Emporium for food as well if we can get in. So that is going to be all day, all night. Done. The next day is Tuesday the 8th, and we start off with another breakfast reservation, and that's at Cape May Cafe at the Beach Club, which is very close to Epcot. So then we're going to be moving on to Epcot for the day. I was about to say then it's our first time at Epcot, but no, we plan on going the first day for fireworks, so we don't have to wait this long for Epcot. Epcot, maybe our favourite park. So like I say, then we're going to be doing Epcot for that day, and we do have 3 amazing fast passes booked again. So the first one we've got is Test Track. So because Epcot does have the tier system, you can either book Test Track or Soaring. We decided to go for Test Track and probably go to Soaring first of all. So Rope Drop Soaring, Fast Pass Test Track. The next ones that we've got are Spaceship Earth, got to be done, and also Mission Space. I'm not too sure everyone will be riding Mission Space. It's the one that I remember as being really hardcore. I know there's like the green one and the orange one, and I think the orange one is like more hardcore, and we did that last time. And yeah, I remember it being an experience, and I probably will do it again, but it scared me. It was really intense. And that night we also do have a date night planned as well. So me and Lee like to do date nights at home, so we'd like to do a date night while we're there. And it is extra magic hours at Epcot that day, and that's 9 till 11 PM. So me and Lee plan on doing a little eating around the world for the Food and Wine Festival date night. and we're saving up all our snack credits because we are in a quick service dining plan, so we plan on saving up a lot of snack credits to use on all the items in the food booth and eating a lot. So that should be a good date night. Then the next day, Wednesday the 9th, we've actually left the morning quite clear. This is just to allow people time to either lie in if they want, have more of a relaxing pool morning. I know Lee's still going to be working, so he might need to get some extra bits done. So just a leisurely one, because then in the afternoon we are heading to Hollywood Studios. And we do have 3 fast passes booked, and this is for the Frozen sing-along and also Voyage of the Little Mermaid, which are 2 shows. And then the last fast pass that day is for Slinky Dog Dash. We were really excited to get that one, and with the new tiering system with the fast passes in Hollywood Studios, we thought that was probably one that would be best for everyone. We already did some Toy Story ones on like the days previous, so we thought that was a good selection, and I'm really excited to watch the Frozen sing-along as well. Big Frozen fan. Elsa. And then that night we actually do have a food reservation at the Sci-Fi Dining Cafe, which I am so excited to do. This was one of, if not the first restaurant that I knew I had to do on this trip. It just looks so fun, and I've actually just found out today that the servers serve you on roller skates. Super excited for all of that. Then we're here for 14 days. It's a long itinerary, guys. I hope you've got a drink and a snack. Snacks. The next morning we start our morning off at Be Our Guest again. We do have a second reservation because we are going with little kiddos. You never know what might happen. That means we don't make the first reservation, so we do have a second reservation, and because it is part of the quick service breakfast anyway, we thought we might as well. We can always modify it and cancel it if we don't want to go over to Magic Kingdom that morning. However, as soon as our breakfast reservation is up at 9 AM, well, that's what time it is, so like 10, 11 AM, we're going to head over to Animal Kingdom. Back to Animal Kingdom for a day for 3 more fast passes of Flight of Passage again, Dinosaur, and also Festival of the Lion King show. I don't see many people talk about the Festival of the Lion King, but again, as soon as I saw people's vlogs of it, oh my gosh, I was like, yes, yes, yes. I want to see that show. It's acrobatics, it looks amazing. And then that night we are actually heading back over to Magic Kingdom for Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. I am so excited for this, and I have got most of my costumes sorted now. I'm just waiting on the final thing arriving, which I'm thinking is going to arrive a few days before we go, so fingers crossed it arrives in time. I don't know whether to say who I'm going as or not. Like, you might know from Instagram by now, or unpacking. I'm going as Tinkerbell because I wanted to go as a princess, and I wanted to be able to wear my own natural hair, so it was either Elsa, Cinderella, Aurora or Tinkerbell in my opinion. And I've just done Elsa so much and I love her, but I'm ready for something else. So yeah, then it was Cinderella or Sleeping Beauty or Tinkerbell, and I just thought I'd be too hot as Cinderella or Aurora. So that is genuinely how I ended up at Tinkerbell, and she is one of my favourite characters too. So that's really good, and I'm super excited about that. Super excited to trick or treat around the Magic Kingdom and for all the free candy. The next day is Friday the 11th, and we are starting off at Epcot because we have Akashu's breakfast booked. So we plan on seeing all the princesses. My niece will absolutely be in her element, and so will I. And then because we are there in the Norway Pavilion, we have a Frozen Ever After fast pass booked for after breakfast, so that we can ride that straight away, because then we're heading back to Universal for the afternoon and the evening. I think it's important to have at least 2 Universal days if you're going to do it, so we're heading back there to probably do some more Harry Potter and anywhere else that we didn't quite get to explore. Then the next day is Saturday. So the weekends, again, like I say, we like to keep away from the main park. So Saturday we are going to be heading to Volcano Bay, another water park day. Again, it's somewhere new that has opened since we last visited, so excited to visit there. And then in the evening we're heading back to Hollywood Studios again. Hollywood Studios we seem to be visiting quite a few times, but it's because we don't actually have one full day and night. We're either there for the morning or the afternoon or the night, so it's kind of split up a little bit. And we're heading to 50s Primetime Cafe. This is one again that a lot of people talk about as being a fun experience for the whole family, and Lee really wanted to do this one, and it was something that we kind of didn't book straight away, but then we were lucky enough to be able to find a reservation. And then while we are there we have booked a fast pass for Fantasmic to make sure that we've got a good viewing area for the fireworks. And then lastly, before the park closes, we've booked one for Rockin' Roller Coaster, so we don't know how many people will be there at like 9 o'clock, but me and Lee plan on using that fast pass up, so we're doing that. On Sunday the 13th, we're actually going out of Orlando and we're going to Kennedy Space Centre. Me and Lee have done this before and absolutely loved it. Fun fact, it was actually the same day that Lee proposed to me. So yeah, it kind of has a little bit of a special place in my heart. And Lee's dad is also a massive space geek like me. So when we first talked about going to Orlando, he was like, we're going to be doing the Space Centre, right? And then that's just in for all day and all night because you never know how long that's going to take up. Then on the Monday, we are planning to go to Epcot. So on the last few days, we've kept it quite clear. So we're starting the Monday off at Epcot with 3 fast passes booked for The Seas with Nemo, Living with the Land and also Soaring. And those are all for the morning time to free up any time in the afternoon to hit up wherever our favourite places are, if there's anything we want to do again, that kind of jazz. And the same thing is happening on Tuesday the 15th, but this time at Magic Kingdom. So we've got fast passes then booked for Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, Buzz Lightyear Space Spin and Peter Pan's Flight. So we just wanted to make sure we got fast passes for all the major rides we knew we definitely wanted to hit in case it is a really busy day and we don't have time to ride rides that we don't have fast passes for. By getting them all in throughout the holiday, it kind of makes sure that you do hit all the rides you want to do. And again, leaving that afternoon all clear. And then on the 16th, which is today when you're watching this, we are sadly, very sadly heading home. So we have got the morning to do whatever we want, whether we want to go to Universal, Disney Springs, hit up a last minute park and get all those snack credits used up. Whatever we want to do, we can do that on the last day because then we fly home and then we're back here. And back to reality, but not really, because then it's back to editing the vlogs for me. So I think I've talked sufficiently for long enough now. Hope you're still here with me. If you are still here with me, drop me a little castle emoji in the comments down below. So I hope you have enjoyed watching all of my Disney videos, my Disney planning and prep videos, and I hope that you are subscribed and ready for my Disney vlogs to commence on Sunday, starting off with my pre-travel day. So like I say, that is all for today, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye!